preparing yourself to be on your own. Now that I would say is almost more scary than the financial burden. Personally, for me, it was, at least, because I'm somebody that was like really hadn't been away from my mom for more than the length of a school semester or whatever, because even during the school year I would come home or come see my mom or my family, you know, whatever. So really taking that step and saying, no, I'm gonna be an adult is a big step. I don't care what anybody says, it's a big step. I don't care if you feel like you're the most independent person in the world. Having your own place and not really having anybody to fall back on is a big step. Because you feel, I don't want to say alone, but you feel like you have to be strong for other people. You have to be strong enough to say, I'm not going to come to you when I need money. I'm not going to come to you if I feel stressed out. I'm going to handle things on my own, and I'm going to be an adult. Now, everybody can't do that. Some people still, when they get an apartment, they still call their parents, say, hey, I need this, can you buy me this? I will never do that in my life. And that's only because my mom has taken care of me for so many years. I feel like I owe her to take some of that weight off her shoulders. I'm an adult now. I'm 21 years old. At the time I was 19, but now I'm 21 years old. I should be able to take care of things myself. You know, at my age, my mom already had a family, you know. My mom already had a child. She already had bills. My mom was doing all these things. So if she can do it, why can't I? You know, that's how I feel. So, and I don't even have a child, so there's really no excuse for me, and I don't want to make any excuses for myself. Yes, I'm in school. Yes, I go to work. Yes, you know, whatever. But I don't want to make that an excuse. I don't want to use that as an excuse. She's taking care of me for over 18 years. You know, I wouldn't say 18 years. She's taking care of me for more than 18 years. I think it's time that I start taking care of myself. Not saying there's anything wrong with asking for help, but personally, I do not want it. Now, when I say I don't want her help, I'm talking about like just paying my bills or buying food. Okay, now if she offers, then that's a different thing. If she's like, oh, I'll pay your rent for this or whatever, but I would never go out of my way to say, hey, can you pay my rent because I need this and I need. No, that's not her responsibility. Now, if she's willing to do that and people are willing to help you, then don't be dumb. You know, don't turn down a favor. But what I'm saying is, you want to get to a point where you're not dependent on somebody, because when you become dependent on somebody, you're not really growing up. You're not an adult. Adults aren't dependent on anybody but themselves, really. So you have to have that mindset before you move out. When you move out, you need to have the mindset that I'm now an adult, I'm now independent, and I choose to live as such, you know. And a lot of parents will even demand that of you. A lot of parents are like, if you want to move out, I'm not paying your bills. I'm not buying you anything to eat. You're on your own. What are you going to do? You know? And I feel like some people think that is like something harsh, but they're really putting you on in your own world. Because what if you don't have them? Like, what if they weren't there? What if they disappeared? What are you going to do then? You're on your own. So you don't want to end up in that predicament. You want to be an adult. You want to be independent and not have to depend on anybody else. I don't know, that sounds counterintuitive. I don't know the word. Contradicting, maybe. I know I'm probably contradicting myself when I said, oh, you need a roommate, you know. But don't be dependent on your roommate. There's a difference between two people, I don't know, working together, other than one of the people is dependent on the other, or they're both dependent on each other. At the end of the day, you need to know that even if that person bails out or something happens with that person, you can still take care of things by yourself. That person leaves to death, that person drops off the face of the earth that day, you need to know that things are still going to get handled. Yes, we work together. Yes, we're splitting things down the middle. But if push comes to shove, I can pay this by myself. And not to say you'll have to, because if both of your names are on the lease, then you both are legally binded to that lease. But at the same time, you never know. somebody's intentions. So just be prepared for the worst. Think of the worst ahead of time and say, you know what, instead of worrying about it, I'm going to be prepared for the worst. I could talk all day about this because I'm very passionate about being able to be independent and being able to live on your own. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.